Hello, today is Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. It's already New Year. To celebrate the start of New Year, I'm taking a bath in my bathroom. And I'm just trying to read an article of 20 minutes length so that I could practice English on a daily basis. Since I am not a native speaker, I'm just Korean. But I hope to have an overseas assignment or overseas job opportunity in 4 years' time. That's when I retire from my current position inside KT. So let's learn. I have been studying electrical engineering for the past month. I studied mechanical engineering, but I took like 2 courses in electrical engineering and electronics engineering. But engineering is almost offer same philosophy and background, especially between electronics, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering, and maybe computer science too. So I am keen on how to get licensed in electrical engineering in America, right? So let's learn about the procedures and what they are and how many or what kinds of licensure programs are available in America. The title, this article is from studyforted.com, and the title is 4 Steps to Getting Licensed in Electrical Engineering. This article was written by Wasim Asghar, published September 24th, 2021, updated recently, September 30th, 2024. In order to achieve a PE or FE license, you need to go through 4 steps. Find out how you can achieve yours today. Electrical engineers seem to be highly trained employees who are working in areas such as electricity, electromagnetic, as well as electronics. They create cutting-edge technology that the public relies on daily basis. Electrical engineers operate on such a grander range with groups to build microprocessors for computers, develop innovative satellites to increase global telecommunication services, and create innovative flight technologies to assist pilots in flying planes more successfully. Electrical engineers have always been engaged in a wide variety of industries. Electrical engineers come up with ideas to improve sectors like sustainable power or tackle particular challenges in microelectronics, like making internet banking in a much faster and more efficient manner. At Study for FE, we are here to be your source of guidance regarding anything you might need to be able to obtain your electrical engineering license. What it's like to be an engineer without a PE license. We know that several electrical engineers engage in research jobs to test the envelope of what might be feasible in motors, sensors, electric generation, as well as satellite communications technology. Electrical engineers have almost always performed a critical role in the development of gadgets and technology on which people rely day after day. Thomas Edison, one of the world's most famous electrical engineers, changed the course of civilization by inventing the very first workable incandescent bulb. Here, change the course of civilization, right? That's common cliche that you get to encounter many times, right? Change the course of history, change the course of civilization. by inventing the very first workable incandescent bulb, changed the course of civilization. An electrical engineering job should only be pursued by those who are prepared mentally for the rigorous path ahead. Discover how to be a certified electrical engineer with the help of this comprehensive tutorial. You will find in this regard, we really hope. What? This is the most comprehensive guide you will find in this regard. We really hope you will find it helpful. Reading electrical engineering specialization, highest paying electrical engineering jobs, skills for electrical engineering goals, how to learn electrical engineering, why choose electrical engineering career paths, best engineering jobs for the future, electrical engineer salary, 4 mandatory steps in getting licensed in electrical engineering. Electrical engineers aren't always required to obtain a license in order to commence their professions. But if you do, it can do wonders for you. It is highly recommended that you get your license as soon as possible. Following are the 4 mandatory steps you need to follow in order to get your license in electrical engineering. 1. Get a bachelor's degree. Engineers in training, EITs, holds a bachelor's degree and are required to be mentored by licensed professional engineers, PEs, who've already passed the professional engineer examination. While professionals gain some experience, they stay at EITs for at least 4 years before being eligible to sit for the PE test. So it takes 4 years before you can take a PE test. In order to be licensed, an engineer would have to have a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from an approved institution or school of engineering. In order to be licensed, an engineer would have to have a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from an approved institution or school of engineering. Courses within electrical engineering involve instructions in a traditional classroom, laboratory work, as well as hands-on training in the field. The BLS states that coursework covers differential calculus, electronic system integration, as well as electrical connection theories. Some universities provide co-op programs which integrate as well as combine intervals of employment with the courses to offer you expertise while you study. A combination bachelor's as well as master's degree may be earned in 5 years, giving you a leg up on the competition while working for work. A master's degree can get you a better job with a higher beginning pay, as well as the opportunity to teach or engage in research and development. Okay, but I have an engineering degree in mechanical engineering. 2. So I am not eligible to become a PE according to this step. But let's see if step 2 gets me licensed. 2. Do the fundamentals of engineering exam, FE, fundamentals of engineering. A college diploma, on the other hand, is simply the start of your career. After completing the fundamentals of engineering electrical test, one could be employed as an engineering intern or engineer in training, EIT, engineer in training, or engineering intern, EI, which would be essentially another term for much the same profession. Several regions that previously used the electrical EI have switched, used the label EI have switched to EIT which is the most prevalent term, right? Yep, I just poured the water over my head. I'm just slipping into the bathtub again. You will end up spending even more years throughout this crucial position studying from PEs who seem to have a wealth of knowledge and experience under their belts. Under their belts, right? Under their belts. That's good expression. Under their belts. Whereas a degree provides you with a comprehensive understanding, you must find a way to put it to use in your particular work as well as by the firm's practices, right? You must find a way to put it to use in your particular work as well as by the firm's practices. Related reading: what jobs can you get with an electrical engineering degree? How to become electrical engineer? Electrical engineering communications. Is electrical engineering a good career? Best electrical engineering internships. Career paths for electrical engineers. Salary ranges for electrical engineers. Electrical engineering business ideas. How to get an engineering job. What do engineers do on a daily basis? 3. Pass the tests for a professional engineer PE. Once you've completed the course, you'll be eligible to sit for the PE test and earn the title of a PE. While earning a PE is really not generally required, it really is a certificate that demonstrates you have all the expertise and skills to manage fellow engineers, as well as that you really are passionate concerning your profession. According to the National Society of Professional Engineers, NSPE, which administers the PE test, solely PEs could sign off on, mark, as well as deliver engineering designs as well as plans to publicly and privately a clientele. What does it mean? According to the National Society of Professional Engineers, NSP, which administers the PE test, solely PEs could sign off on, right? They sign and they just throw it off, right? Sign off on, mark, as well as deliver engineering designs, as well as plans to publicly or privately clientele. Okay. According to the National Society of Professional Engineers, earning a PE certification is similar to acquiring a CPA. Customers and coworkers see this as a sign of your expertise and professionalism. It tells the clients as well as coworkers that you are one of the finest in the profession. Whether you wish to establish your own engineering business eventually or remain an advisor, you will have to become a PE able to supervise additional engineers, evaluate the designs and drawings, and then attract and retain clientele. 4. Fulfill any additional licensing criteria set by your area. Their respective states must license engineers, and these criteria might range significantly from one state to the next. Follow the basics for the area you will be operating in as early as possible so that there are no misunderstandings whenever you apply for licensing, to verify that you have satisfied all requirements. To keep your PE license current, several states mandate you enroll in a professional development classes to stay ahead of new developments in the profession. Make sure to be fully knowledgeable of the laws and regulations specified by your state. I think it's a state, by your state, right? It says by your state. This type of state. It's mandatory to be able to follow all those and make sure that you are not missing out on them at all. Missing out on sign off on. They just sign off on missing out on them, don't missing out on them. Sign off on, right? Sign off. If you fail to do so, you might be deprived of your license at any time. If you are looking to advance your career as a professional electrical engineer, it's worthwhile exploring this FE electrical exam prep resources. Passing the FE electrical exam is a key step in your engineering career, as it is the first step towards becoming a licensed professional engineer, and it opens the doors towards higher level job opportunities. State-specific requirements and alternative paths for getting licensed in electrical engineering. State-specific requirements. While the core requirements for PE license involve a qualifying degree, passing the FE and PE exams, and obtaining relevant work experience, additional variations may depend on the state you wish to practice in. For the most up-to-date information, refer to the National Council of Examiners for Engineering and Surveying, NCCES, website. Yeah, I have trouble with pronouncing S, but now I know how to pronounce it. It's ironic, but it happened, right? Or contact the licensing board. What is it? Surveying website, or contact the licensing board of your specific state. Here's a breakdown of some potential variations. Experience requirements, exams, content, and administration. Experience requirements. Some states have slightly different experience our requirements than the national standard exams. While the FE and PE exams are national, some states may require additional exams specific to their state laws and regulations. Content and administration. The NCEES develops the core FE and PE exams, but state licensing boards may have some discretion over content specifics or exam administration procedures. Continuing education. Maintaining your PE license typically requires fulfilling continuing education CE requirements mandated by your state licensing board. The National Society of Professional Engineers, NSPE, offers resources on CE requirements and their importance for maintaining licensure. Alternative paths to licensure if applicable. While the standard path involves a bachelor's degree, PE and PE exams, and work experience, some states might offer alternative paths for licensure in specific situations. Here are two possibilities. COMITE. What is COMITE? They've heard of the word. If you are already a licensed PE in another state, you may be able to obtain a PE license in a new state through a process called comity. This process typically involves meeting specific requirements set by the new state's licensing board. Comity. Experience-based licensure. In some rare cases, states might offer a path to licensure for individuals with extensive and documented professional experience in engineering, even without a formal engineering degree. However, these paths often involve rigorous evaluations and stringent experience requirements. Comity. Note, this is crucial to check with a specific licensing board of the state where you intend to practice for the most current and accurate information on licensure requirements, including only potential variations or alternative paths that might be applicable. Related reading. Yeah, advice from the experts and study for PE. We at Study for FE believe that problem-solving abilities are essential in this career. Electrical engineers would have to recognize and evaluate difficulties and subsequently assess the data and resources vital in designing a solution. To determine a product's merits and flaws, an electrical engineer has to be capable of thinking critically as well as rationally about it. Electrical engineers should be able to prioritize and organize their tasks effectively with their schedules. In order to be successful, a person should be both productive and efficient. Because engineering involves a lot of cooperation, it's critical for workers to have excellent social as well as interpersonal capabilities. Electrical engineering is built around circuit design, an in-depth understanding of electric designs, circuits. Get in touch with experts at Study for FE and ace your examinations. Another good cliche, right? Ace your examinations. Ace your examinations. Ace your examinations. Ace your love. We are always available to be your guide and helper. We will help you stay on top of your game and be the leading expert in the field. Stay on top of the game. Stay on the curve. Stay ahead of the curve. Stay on top of your game. So before I close this article, I learned several expressions, right? Stay on your game. Put it to use. Put it to use. And what else? Comity. Comity. And comity. But let's find out what is a comity is, right? Comity. Comity. So from state to state, you can get another licensure in that state. Comity. Civility, honorable or civil behavior.
Comedy.
Comity, comity, comity. Yeah, mutually recognized. Like a school system, it is recognized by both Canada and the States. It is called comity, right? So, stay on top of the game, put it to use, comity, crucial, right? Engineering exam, sit, P, sit, right? There was some sit. Exams, specific, P, license, work experience set by your professionalism, right? Salary. Well, thanks for listening. Have a wonderful Wednesday, January 1st. Happy New Year!